Hey there, fellow traders. Welcome back to Insider Financial. I'm Alex Carlson. In this video, we will discuss the small caps on our radar. First, as biotech stages a big comeback, NanoViricides looks well positioned to be a market disruptor with non-toxic, effective antiviral therapies based on patented nanomedicine technology. It trades as NNVC on the NYSE. NanoViricides is a global leader in the application of nanomedicine technologies to the safe and effective treatment of viruses and other variants, including drugs against COVID-19, RSV, and other respiratory viruses. Even with a decline since 2022, COVID-19 continues to hospitalize and kill people in the USA. The CDC website states 69,200 hospitalizations and 2,652 deaths since January 1, 2024. The worldwide market size for COVID-19 therapeutics is expected to exceed $16.2 billion in 2031. NanoViricides are better because they destroy viruses and other variants without relying on the patient's immune system, thereby making them effective for populations that include geriatric and pediatric patients. Antibodies only bind by 2 points to the virus, and destruction of the complex requires effective immune function, which is not the case in sick patients. Vaccines only train the body into producing antibodies against the virus in the vaccine. Antibodies and vaccines are easily overcome by viruses by mutating in the field, hence the need for annual influenza vaccine updates. Recent company highlights include NanoViricides' lead drug NV-387 is in phase 1 clinical trials. Broad-spectrum antiviral NV-387 is showing promise against many virus families, including and beyond triple-demic, i.e. COVID-19, RSV, flu. No adverse events in phase 1 SAD and MAD studies, even at the highest dose, 40 milligram per kilogram. Found to be non-immunogenic, non-mutagenic, non-allergenic, and non-phototoxic. Strong safety allows use in pediatric, adults with comorbidities, and immune-compromised patients, unlike limitations of products currently in the market. The company developed an oral syrup and oral gummies, soft solids, good for geriatric and pediatric patients. Drugs expected to continue to be effective even as the virus generates variants. Unique receptor site doesn't change. Technology mimics unique receptor site used by virus, delivers to specific targets using receptor recognition, no bulky antibodies. You're going to want to get NNVC on your radar, as Tuesday the company will be attending the E.F. Hutton Annual Global Conference, which will be held at the Plaza Hotel in New York on Wednesday, May 15th. Dr. Dewan will share with investors the progress NanoViricides has accomplished in the past year. The ultra-broad spectrum antiviral drug NV-387 could lead to a disruptive change in how we treat viral infections, just as penicillin revolutionized how we treat bacterial infections, said Dr. Dewan. The company's lead drug, NV-387, has successfully completed phase 1A/1B human clinical trials in healthy subjects with no reported adverse events, indicating excellent safety. This clinical trial was sponsored by Carvier Meditech PVT Limited, the company's licensee and collaborator, and conducted by Pristine CR in India. The same drug, NV-387, has demonstrated strong antiviral activity against viruses from multiple families, including coronaviruses, SARS-CoV-2, long COVID, and seasonal coronaviral infections, RSV, influenza A, as well as smallpox, mpox-related mouse viruses in stringent lethal viral infection animal models. In all these cases, NV-387 led to improvement in survival that substantially exceeded or was at least on par with that from already approved drugs or known antiviral agents. NV-387 could be the very first single drug that can treat all of the triple-demic viral infections, namely coronaviruses, RSV, and influenza A. Once the Phase 1 final report is available, the company plans to advance NV-387 into Phase 2 clinical trials for the evaluation of antiviral effect. The company believes that these clinical trials, if successful, would follow Phase 3 clinical trials towards regulatory approval of NV-387 to treat various viral infections. In addition to NV-387, the company has a broad and deep pipeline of drug candidates against several virus families. The most advanced among these, NNHHV-1, is the company's lead drug candidate for the treatment of shingles rash, HSV-1 cold sore, and HSV-2 genital ulcers. As you can see from the chart, NNVC is on the verge of a major breakout. EF Hutton reiterated its buy rating, and it has a $6.50 price target on the stock. But don't just take our word for it. Start your own research. To read our full report on NNVC, click that link in the description or go to insiderfinancial.com/LP/YouTube. No spam. Your info is never shared. Unsubscribe anytime. You can even sign up to see the level of research we do here at Insider Financial and unsubscribe. Moving on, 3 stocks I covered in last night's video all had big moves today. First up is SOUN, was up 8%. NanoVax, NVAX, was up 47%. And WAVD was up 13%. Congrats to all who watched and banked. Well, it looks like the gang is all back together. Roaring Kitty is back online after a nearly 3-year absence. This has the apes going wild as GME and AMC are both flying to the moon. Davey Day Trader is back in the market. Mr. Zach Morris is back. It all feels like 2021 all over again, and we all remember how great 2021 was great. Traders will be keeping an eye on other names from that era. On Monday, BlackBerry BBB advanced by 6.9%. KOSS was up 36.6%. Nokia picked up 1.9%. Clover Health, CLOV, was up 11.2%. And Carvana finished unchanged. The GameStop run started on May 2nd with a jump of 16% on volume of more than 8 million shares, about 3 times higher than the previous session. Volume topped 36 million on Friday, even though shares had shed 3%. The move has the hallmarks of a short squeeze with the recent reports of the dearth of shares available to borrow. But these squeezes tend to rip faster, and this has been more of a slow build. So this tells me that we can see much more upside in these names. The apes are gunning for $10 on AMC and $50 on GME. After hours, AMC was at $6.42, and GME was $36.90 after closing at $30.45. Other short squeeze names are running. You can see from my screen here, these names all have more than 20% of their float short. A couple of highlights, Tupperware TUP was up 36%. FFIE was up 32%. iRobot IRBT up 19%. Trupanion up 19%. MPW Medical Properties Trust broke through, closed right under this trendline resistance, trading 562 in the after hours. 37% of the float is short in MPW. Also, we're looking here at SAV, Spirit Airlines was up 15%, and Groupon, GRPN, was up 15% today. Lastly, many U.S. clean energy stocks rallied today, led by SunPower was up almost 20%, and MAXN, which is MAXN Solar Technologies, was up over 13% as the Biden administration plans tariffs on Chinese solar farms. Tomorrow I will also be scanning the pre-market as I do each and every trading day. If I see anything else, I will let subscribers know. That's why it's so important to sign up. And again, it's completely free. But Tuesday's primary focus is NNVC. Make sure you read our full report and do your research. At Insider Financial, we put stocks on your radar with potential outsized moves. As I repeatedly stated, there are always opportunities in the markets daily. The important thing is identifying which stocks to be in to grab that money. The key is trading green, not red. We are looking for those momentum plays that have catalysts. It's all about finding momentum before it happens and riding that wave. That's what we're doing here at Insider Financial. To get our small cap reports, we cover low floats, short squeezes, recent IPOs, biotech FDA plays, AI stocks, EV stocks, lithium stocks, and insider buying. Click that link in the description or go to insiderfinancial.com/LP/YouTube or sign up at insiderfinancial.com. No spam, your info is never shared. Unsubscribe anytime. Finally, thanks to Interactive Offers for sponsoring this video on NNVC. Insider Financial and I are not investment advisors. This video does not provide investment advice. Always do your research, make your own investment decisions, or consult with your nearest financial advisor. This video is not a solicitation or recommendation to buy, sell, or hold securities. It is our opinion meant for informational and educational purposes only and does not provide investment advice. Past performance is not indicative of future performance. Thanks for joining me today on Insider Financial. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to never miss the latest insights and strategies. Until next time, happy trading. This is Alex Carlson signing off. Bye-bye.